stood his ground and made the pad save. And I think Sandstrom's back-checking pushed Kerr enough where he couldn't do a good job on that rebound.
Passing on with Henry and Oakland for the Islanders. Rangers control the face of Grodnick racing to center up to the Islander line. Unleashes a pass broken up by Potvin. Loose along the boards. Potvin gets to it. Moves behind the goal where he is submarined by Nyland. And the Islanders control. Here's Oakland out to center. In across the Ranger line. In with a shot. It's wide. Right side of the Ranger goal. Cleared around the boards. Nyland at center. Drop pass for Leach and across the Islander line. Try to get it back the other way, but Henry broke it up. Sends to the near corner. Chase for the puck. A lot of banging in the corner. Puck is worked free now. Nyland takes a slap from the angle. Save made. He's wrapped by Potvin, and a penalty will be called. Delayed call. Leach picks up the loose puck. Shoots one wide. And now the Islanders take possession, and we get the whistle. And Nyland skates over and says something to Potvin. And that has some words with Basson. And the Islanders will be hit with the penalty. So the Rangers will have the man advantage. The penalty being called on Dale Henry. A break in the action as Henry departs. We'll be back after this.
He was a Coke. She was a Pepsi. Together, they were a Coke and a Pepsi. It's the story of a much older Pepsi and a much younger Coke. She offered him a thrill. He went along for the ride until one day jealousy took over. Pepsi found out her friends liked the new Coke for his better taste, and that's when they fell out. Well, that's when Pepsi fell out. This is Knack Syndrome. Catch the wave. Coke.
Dale Henry of the Islanders called for the hold of 156, although Nyland and Potvin had some words during the course of that play.
A couple of checks, each getting the other. You thought it was almost a call on Potvin. That was the hole right behind him of Sandstrom.
All right, here's the face in the Islanders zone. Controlled by Dion. Feeds out to Potvin. He's out deep. Tries the pass that is broken up. Batted to center. Taken by Makela. Streaks it across the Ranger line. Goes in with a shot that it's wide with Potvin draped all over him. And now the Rangers regroup on the power play. Sandstrom ahead to Potvin at center. Works his way to the Islander line. Cross-ice, bad pass. Broken up by the Islanders. This time Trottier feeding down. Chasing with McIver. McIver gets back to it. McIver is dumped by Trottier. Puck ends up at center. Taken by Norton. Carries to the Ranger line. Then twists his way back to kill some clock. And feeds it off to Denis. Gord Denis around Potvin. Sends to Makela on the wing. He's hit by Sandstrom. Makela dumped by Petit at the Ranger line, and we have a penalty being called out on the Islanders. Rangers in control. Sandstrom feeds Dion, a backhander, save made, and now Norton checking. Let's see, Sandstrom in front of the net, and things getting very rough.
Yeah, that was Diddick with a hook on in front of the net after Norton made connection, but I think it was Makela going to pick up the second penalty after he was dumped right in front of the Islander bench. He and Sandstrom got together. Makela just turned around and slashed away, swung his stick at Sandstrom, and there's the call. Dan Maruelli, the referee, making the call. A slashing call on Makela, and the Rangers did go down ice. Get a chance that Kelly Rudy was able to scoop up. Not a real serious chance or a good one that he could not control the puck. Seems to be a lot of confusion with the Rangers just around the blue line. Potvin ended up back there at the point a couple of times while Ranger defenseman or pointmen have gone back in. And the play certainly is not connected. Now Brian Leach is being sent out for a chance on the power play. Makela gets called for slashing. 3:01 the time. 55 seconds, two-man advantage for the Rangers here early in this scoreless hockey game or early second period. Face off to the right side of Kelly Rudy. Dion is on with Potvin and Sandstrom up front. Patrick and Leach at the points.
No score. 3 minutes gone by in the second, but the two-man advantage for 55 seconds. That's the time left on the first out of the penalty on Dale Henry, and now Makela hit with the slash. So an opportunity for the Rangers. Sutter and Dion leaning in for this face-off. Hesitation by the linesman Mark Vines. Now drops the puck, sent behind the idle to go. Potvin there, winds it around. Patrick keeps in. He's at the far boards. Here's Patrick looking to make his move. Feeds out to Leach. In close, Dion has to chase it. Now takes back behind the goal. Throws back to Leach, who slaps one. It's wide. Dion plays it off the boards to the right of Rudy. Feeds in close. Tried the return pass. Batted away. Recovered by Leach. Shoots one wide of the mark. Leach off the mark, but Potvin rescues behind the goal. Walks in front. Feeds out to Patrick. Here's Patrick sending to Potvin in the corner. A shot. Save. Made. Loose. Score. Dion appeared to bat it home. It's a power play goal. And the Rangers take a 1-0 lead.
Now, Rangers, it seems to be working pretty close, Marv, and in tight quarters. Finally took a smart play by Potvin. Potvin had the puck. You mentioned Leach didn't know who to go to. I don't know whether he wanted to go to point man Patrick or get it in down low to Potvin. And then Potvin was able to walk away from the boards to the left of Kelly Rudy. Now he just went in front of the net. Both Sandstrom and Dion were camped in front when Potvin got it out there, and one of the two of them got a piece of it. Sandstrom or Dion. In fact, I think Dion, when he did get it, it was already over the line. Sandstrom made the deflection in front. It's 1-0 Rangers.
All right, it is Tomas Sandstrom, who had 2 goals the other night, coming up with another power play goal. Rangers still have the man advantage. A minute 14 to go on the Makela penalty. Rangers control the face, shoot in, back behind Rudy. Norton swings it around the boards, kept in by Petit at the right point, then loses on the poke check by Kerr. Recovered at center by Ogrodnik. Here's Ogrodnik in across the line. A drop to Kissio to the circle. A shot is wide. It bounds around the boards, kept in by McIver at the left point. McIver cutting to his right, feeds to Petit at the right point, sends to Ogrodnik, back to Petit, returns to Ogrodnik along the boards, watched by Sutter, trickles it in close for Kissio. His backhander stopped by Rudy. Kerr on the rebound behind the net, loses to Ogrodnik, centering pass is put home. Kelly Kissio taking the pass in front of the bang-bang play, and the Rangers capitalize on both Islander penalties to take a 2-0 lead.
What a great pass by Ogrodnik. Ogrodnik was behind the net, almost to the right of Kelly Rudy, and somehow he was able to pass the puck out to Kelly Kissio, who was to the left of Kelly Rudy. Almost an impossible play for Rudy to react to, because he had to hug the right post. That's where Ogrodnik was, and Ogrodnik fed it across from behind the net. Just a great pass. Ulf Dahlen making an excellent play, bumping Kerr off the puck behind the net to set up the pass by Ogrodnik. But, boy, you go to the other side like that on the goaltender, no way he can get back, even though Kissio's at a tough angle. Kissio, all he has to do is put it on the net. It's got to hit the goaltender as he comes across also.
We'll pick up the scoring on those goals in a moment. Face off at center. Idleness control. Potvin back at his blue line. Shoots one in off the right wing boards. Petit back for it for the Rangers and moves it behind his net. Being chased by Okerlund. Flips it around the board.